This is Media Talks breaking news. Irv Gotti is has been pronounced dead at the age of 54. The head producer, executive producer, who brought you Ja Rule, who brought you Ashanti, brought you hits like Can I Live, has officially been pronounced dead just a couple of hours ago. You know, I can't speak enough about how amazing, if you were a fan back then, Irv Gotti helped resurrect Def Jam at a time when Def Jam was really on the decline. And, you know, it's sad that somebody as young as Irv had to die at the age of 54, it, but let me speak really on, this man's legacy because whether you were a 50 Cent fan or whether you were a Ja Rule fan, it cannot be denied that Irv Gotti gave us some of the greatest hits that even to this day we still listen to. You know, and I think his death is a surprise. It's really going to be a very big hit in the hip hop industry right now. A lot of people are hurting because this comes as really as a surprise to everybody. And I know a lot of people are going to be talking about it this morning. And, you know, I was a big Ja Rule fan, even to the beginning. I grew up listening to a lot of Murder Inc. records. And whether you believe it or not, you know, despite the beef between him and 50 Cent, Irv put out hits to last a lifetime. 1998, it was such a different time period. I know I talk about that time period in previous videos, but it was something happening in the industry where everybody could be on a major label and have their own independent label. So it was when you talk about 1998 and how important 1998 is to hip hop, um, that was the resurgence and the rise of the powers of independent labels and how they could get major distribution deals. Irv Gotti and the founders of um, what was Rough Riders, founders of Rough Riders, Terror Squad. All these labels started, independent labels started popping up. And Irv was really a part of really bringing Def Jam back to the streets because they felt as though, between him and Leo Cohen wanted to look for new artists to put on a label. And we got DMX. And DMX rise was because of Irv Gotti and his connection to Leo Cohen, who was connected to Russell Simmons and Def Jam. And when they found that magical sound and they brought DMX out of it, it helped to bring everybody that was a fan of Def Jam back to the label. Queens help rectify everything. And as quiet as it's kept, Irv was behind all of it. Not to denote the fact that, it was Rough Riders that built the label off of DMX, but it was Irv that pushed DMX forward into mainstream success. And what's so tragic about his death is that it's coming really 2.5 years after DMX's death, or 3.5, excuse me, after DMX's death, which is it's totally surprising to me. Two black men who were at the top of it all now facing health problems. People are having strokes. People are not taking care of their body. Black men are not taking care of themselves. And it's sad because we've had so many great rappers over the last decade or so dying from heart attacks, dying from diabetes. And, it kind of had me pause for a minute, but I felt like the shock wasn't that's there apparently because it happens all too often. We are losing rappers before they even turn retirement age of 65. And most people would be lucky. Most rappers would be lucky if they could reach the age of 70, because a lot of rappers aren't reaching that. I don't know who's going to reach 70. I don't know which rap superstar is going to be 70 years old, but I hope that we do get a 70-year-old rapper at some point because a lot of y'all are not making it to 70. A lot of y'all are not making it to old age, ripe old age. And that begs me to say that, you know, with Herb's situation, you know, it prompts me to say, black men, we gotta start taking care of ourselves. We have to start putting our health as the number one priority in our lives because y'all dying out here. We dying at 50, 55. It don't make no damn sense. You know, the issue of us consuming liquor, abusing recreational drugs. I mean, I'm not going to get into that part. Irv talked about that in his documentary. But this shit about us drinking whole bottles of Dom Perignon and popping champagne bottles in the club and smoking and drinking and partying our brains out, that shit has to stop because we're paying a dear price for from our younger years to now. You know, I mean, shit, Dame's teeth are falling out, man. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Dame Dash's teeth fell out, and he's in his 50s. That means we're not really taking care of our bodies. We all fucked up on alcohol, fucked up on everything that we could get our hands on. And then you got DMX dying from drug overdoses. And all these rappers are dying from drug overdoses, alcohol abuse, kidney failure, because their kidneys can't absorb all that alcohol. You know, but it's really sad. I mean, a man left significant imprint on hip hop, and he really gave us a lot. And I can't say that enough. Whether you're a 50 fan or what, It don't even matter whether you like 50 Cent or not. I don't care about that. I was a part. I witnessed that beef up front where people were getting beat up because whether were fans of 50 Cent or fans of Ja Rule and all this other bullshit. It don't matter no more. And 50 Cent needs to drop this bullshit act of beefing with Murder Inc. We gotta let that shit go. Grown ass men in our primes bickering back and forth in the prime of our life got millions of dollars and got wife and family and shit. And we out here beefing with each other. Don't make no damn sense. It has to stop. This man didn't have to lose his life. This man didn't have to die. This man didn't have to have a stroke. But when you don't take care of your body and when you don't take care of your health, doesn't matter how much fucking money you got, you can't take it with you. So, lesson learned. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti, Irv Lorenzo Gotti, DJ Irv, Hollis Queens. This has been another media talk. Breaking news. Tony Johnson. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like, make sure my videos get in the algorithm, and click the notification bell because we got more videos coming up. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. Murder ain't forever. It's murder. Peace.